I'm about to go run here shortly at the track, probably 3 or 4 miles today. I'm trying to cover different topics involving narcissism that I think people would like to listen to if they've also made the mistake of dating one, male or female. I started telling him about my ex-boyfriend that I believe is a covert malignant narcissist. My friend told me he sounds just like this guy that used to live with me. I had a narcissist or a sociopath live with me. I found some of the stuff that he was telling me very interesting, and I wanted to let other victims know the other side of it. What the narcissist is doing when they're giving you silent treatment and internal things you're not realizing when a narcissist is abusing you. He told me he had numerous fake profiles on social media. He was very manipulative with the different profiles. Let's say that he was trying to talk to somebody about buying a car. He would write to who's selling it from different profiles in order to manipulate or try to swindle them into a deal. If it was doing drawings where you like put your hand in and you drew a number, he would have the number be cold somehow. So when he reached in, he could feel which paper was cold so he could steal money from people. The guy who lived with him had at least 7 top supplies all the time. He had a wife that was gorgeous with 4 kids. He said he had supply number 1 that was the top supply under the wife, number 1 through 7. So it's not just a couple supplies they're talking to. 7 regular supplies that he was in contact with. He said at Thanksgiving, the wife was so upset she did not want him there. The next in line, his favorite supply, after the wife, she was also mad at him and did not want him there at Thanksgiving. He had literally nowhere to eat because every supply was mad at him, and he had 7 favorites that were who he was in contact with all the time. He would deliberately see him use women that were unattractive, ones that were very heavy, overweight, possibly had low self-esteem where he could get a lot of money out of them. He remembered this guy saying certain girls were crazy, but then he witnessed him mistreating these women over the time he lived there. He would have his phone sitting there and it would keep dinging from girls sending texts. A phone was sitting right beside him and he would be like, "Are you going to answer them?" And he goes, "Nah." He would say those girls were crazy. And he said he used to believe him, but then as the guy lived there longer, he started realizing the narcissist was the problem, or the sociopath, or whatever he was. He would deliberately ignore women and get them upset on purpose. He'd sit there sadistically enjoying their text messages coming in. He would say, "I'll just sink my hooks in so deep to these girls." So they know exactly what they're doing. They know how they're emotionally hurting you, how they're getting power and control over you. I couldn't believe my ears. He said he was a freeloader. He was really lazy. I don't think he paid any rent. He never would help him around the house. He said that he never would mow the grass or anything while he lived there. He said one time he had to get him those miniature oranges, and the narcissist threw a fit when he would not peel the oranges for him. He finally ended up throwing him out and told him, "Get out of here," because he was a freeloading bum. I just wanted to share that with all of you. The other thing that was funny is that same sweet friend followed my ex-boyfriend a few years ago, and I think he still does because he doesn't like when people mess with his friends, so I thought it was funny. I'm like, "You hit follow?" He wanted to look up my ex because we were comparing the crazy malignant narcissist, and my friend started following him, and I don't even think he noticed years ago. I thought it was pretty funny.